Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another Lululemon haul. It is going to be a full casual haul. So casual is like the new thing they're calling their on the move. So basically like day-to-day clothes, more like athleisure looks, not necessarily stuff you would work out in. You could if you wanted to, but it's more just like day-to-day to wear around. I put another comment box on my Instagram. Got a lot of suggestions from you and I tried to get as much of it as I could. Per usual, everything is going to be listed down below in the description, my sizes, my measurements, and then all of the links to the items. We're going to get right on into it. I did want to thank Lululemon for partnering with me for this video. I really enjoy these. It seems like you really enjoy these. So let's get into it. First item up is an item that I've actually already tried. I have this in basically all the colors they've come out with so far, the Like a Cloud bra. This is a light support bra, mainly designed for yoga, but I usually tend to wear it with kind of like what I'm wearing today, sweatshirts under t-shirts. In my opinion, it is like the best t-shirt bra. It has built-in cups, and if you've ever tried this, the material is so freaking soft. You can kind of see the inside, so there's not removable cups. The whole front is actually just like one really soft padded material, and yeah, I've been super happy with this. It does still have like cute straps, but you can't really see the straps when I wear it because I once again usually wear it like under t-shirts or tank tops or something like that. But wanted to include this because I do think this is one of my favorite non-workout bras that they have. Super comfortable, fits really true to size. I wear a size 6 in this, just like I do all of the other tops. Next item up is the All Yours tank. If you've watched any of my other try-ons, you know I love all of the All Yours items. I actually just had the t-shirt dress on while I was getting ready for this try-on. I wear the All Yours tee almost every single day. This is probably my least favorite All Yours item just because I'm not a big fan of like muscle tees on my body specifically. I feel like I already have broader shoulders and this kind of emphasizes broader shoulders, but a lot of you wanted to see it because I've already reviewed like all of the other ones. So this is the All Yours tank. I did get this in a size 4 rather than in a size 6 just because they're already oversized. And I remember I tried this in a size 6 the last time. I was like, I definitely could go a size down. This is still perfectly oversized for me in the size 4. So I would just take that into consideration if you don't need extra length or you don't like things like super oversized. I would, and if you're already kind of in between sizes, you could easily go down. I did show it tied up. I think that is a little bit more flattering. Like that's how I would personally wear it rather than being all the way down. But the nice thing is you have the options. It's nice and loose and it is a full length, very comfy, soft, just like day-to-day tank top. Next up, we have the Crescent Tee. This is actually a brand new item. I had never tried this before. They have this in a handful of colors, but I wanted to go with black because I feel like this would look cute paired with jeans or just basic leggings like a line pants or something like that. You could kind of dress it up if you wanted to. It has this knot tie in the front and it's just like a waist length. So it's not necessarily cropped, like your stomach isn't gonna show, which I think is really nice. And then it does have a longer sleeve to it, like a longer short sleeve, if that makes sense. I did get this, I believe, in a size 6. I thought the size 6 fit really well. I'm not a huge fan of when t-shirts are too tight underneath my armpits, unless it's like a workout shirt that I'm obviously gonna be sweating in. Shirts like this, I normally gravitate towards darker colors because of sweat. And 2, I just prefer them to be a little bit looser underneath my arms to eliminate the sweat from showing as much. But I was really happy with this. Definitely cuter on than I thought it was off. That's just my opinion. But yeah, if you're interested in t-shirts like this and like the cropped look, like or the tied up look, but you don't actually like tying up your shirts, this is a good option. And once again, I think you could easily dress this up or just wear it like casually. Next up, we are moving into some of the like very fall items. This is the Caslu Boxy Crewneck sweater. They came out with a lot of their Cashlu items, which is just like a cashmere sweater, basically. I have one of the other items. The one I wasn't able to get my hands on for this try-on was their little hooded sweatshirt. Looked very cute, but I know this is the same material, so I figured having this was better than nothing. And I actually am a big fan of this. It has these slits up the side, and it's a waist length, so it's not super full length or like really long to where it's gonna cover your bum like the next item I have is. But your stomach's not going to show at all. You could easily wear this with high-waisted leggings, but it is super soft, nice and warm, but also not like overly thick. I always get a little bit nervous with sweaters like this because once again, I already have broad shoulders. I never want to feel like a football player. And that's kind of how I feel in some sweaters if they're too thick over my shoulders or the arms. This one was not like that. It's still that like thinner sweater material. And yeah, has the nice little crew neck. And then once again, it has the slits on the sides, with I just personally think is always very flattering. I did get a size extra small in this. That is one thing I've talked about in previous try-ons. The Scuba oversized half zip and the full zip, they have that same sizing. Technically a size 6, if you look on their sizing chart, falls underneath the extra small category. I've always just followed that and it seemed to work. Scuba oversized half zip I'm wearing now is also an extra small. And I thought this fit perfectly. The sleeves were still long enough, the waist was long enough. As I mentioned, I have one more cashmere item, or the Cashlu, as Lulu calls it. This is the sweater wrap. Once again, I got an extra small in this, same sizing as the other sweater, and it fit perfectly. The arms were definitely long enough on my arms, and I do tend to have like longer limbs, I think, compared to the average person. So I'm always a really big fan of sweaters and long sleeve shirts that don't come up too high on me. But this has pockets on both sides, which I should have expected, but I was like shocked when I went to try it on. Super comfortable, and the pockets are actually fairly deep for a little cardigan. And yeah, I was a big fan of this. I think they also have this in 2 or 3 colors, but black is always just a good staple. I feel like you can pair it with colored leggings, which I have a lot of. Their red Merlot color has been really popular this fall. I snagged a lot of those items, and I specifically was thinking about pairing this sweater with the red Merlot. I feel like that'd be really cute. This was a 10 out of 10. I was very surprised by this. I tried sweaters last year and had the same reaction. I was expecting them to be cute, but not as comfortable as they were. So if you're a sweater person, or if you're big into yoga and you like wearing sweaters like to and from the studio, I feel like this would be really nice, or just dressing it up to wear to work. Next, we have the ribbed funnel neck pullover. This is a brand new item as well. It has this really fun like textured material to it, and it is still a thinner, stretchier material, which I was surprised by. I always get nervous with items that have this kind of material or look like this. I always feel like they're going to be a little bit more stiff. This was very comfortable. I also love the cowl neck. You can fold it over. I folded it over in the try-on so it looked a little bit more like a turtleneck, or you can just leave it out like this and let it kind of like flop how it wants to. But this is a waist length, so same thing. When you raise your arms, it might show your stomach a little bit, but when you have your arms down and just like walking around, it's not like your stomach's gonna be showing at all. The sleeves were actually long enough on me, which I was surprised about. I normally prefer sleeves that have like a cuff at the end, just because I feel like it looks, I don't know, a little bit better on me, and they tend to stay in place, but I thought this was really cute, and you could easily dress this up and be super comfortable, wear it around with leggings, joggers. They did also have this in a full zip. I didn't get to try that, but this was probably the item in this material that I was the most excited for, and I was very impressed. This is also an extra small, same sizing as the past 2 items, and fit great. As I mentioned at the beginning of this try-on, I'm a big fan of the All Yours items. This is the All Yours hoodie graphic. So they normally have the Lululemon logo like printed on, but this is actually embroidered, which I like a lot, and you guys seem to really enjoy. On my second Instagram, my Closet by Kel, I always post like the new drops on Tuesdays and ask what you would want me to try. Basically everyone said this, and that they really preferred the embroidered look over the like printed on, and I gotta agree, I think this is really cute. I also am a big fan of this color. I have a couple other items in this color, and I think it's perfect going from the summer to the fall, and you still get some like colorful items. I love the All Yours hoodie. I have this in maybe 3 or 4 colors now. So soft and comfy. It's still really stretchy, and then it has that really nice soft fleece on the inside, so it is definitely very warm for the fall, and then you can easily still wear this in the winter around the house. But had to include this because so many of you wanted to see it, and once again, I also love this color and all of the All Yours items in general. Moving on to bottoms, we are going to start with one of my personal favorites. I talk about these in almost every single video, and if we're going to talk about casual items that are comfy that you can wear all day long, you have to include the Align Pant. I'm wearing them right now. They're fantastic. The new Lulu material is super buttery. It is their least compressive material. Overall, my favorite legging for wearing all day long. They don't squeeze you anywhere, so they're just super comfortable. And this was one of their new patterns that I really liked. They also came out with another diamond dye pattern. It's like a true navy mixed with that purple color, the Lunar Rock. It is beautiful. I have those too, but I also included joggers that are Lunar Rock in the true navy diamond dye. So trying to switch it up, but I am a size 4 in all leggings, and then I'm a size 6 in all joggers. You will see how they fit, the comparison, but the size 4 in the Align pants always fits really well. It is a more delicate material, so I don't recommend doing any kind of high intensity workouts in these. I will wear them for lifting. I try to be very careful around barbells because you just kind of run the risk of them snagging or maybe getting pilled depending on what you're doing. I will wear them for upper body days though, like lower intensity days, and where there's really nothing rubbing up against the leggings, and they're always fine. I always like throwing that out there because although I absolutely love these, they are delicate, they can snag, so you just kind of have to be careful with them. But this pattern, I love it. Like paired with the new copper brown, big fan. Next item up is brand new to Lululemon and a brand new material. I was very excited for these because these seemed very similar to the Align pant. These are the Instill Tight high rise 25 inch. And they definitely have a little bit of a different look. There's more stitching going on than the Align pant, but I think the waistband is super flattering on these. They have the drop pocket in the back, and this material is definitely a little bit thicker and more compressive than the Nulu material, but I would say it feels just the same on your body. It's almost a little bit silkier, like it slides on a little bit easier, but overall it has that really soft, buttery, comfortable, low compression feel. I was a little nervous to try these because I feel like items like this could easily get like very overhyped, and then my expectations are way too high. I try them on and then I'm let down. This is one item I don't think was overhyped at all. I did get some feedback from people who tried it before I did, saying that they weren't really sure how they felt about it because they feel like Aligns, but they were a little bit tighter. I feel like these are the perfect pant for people who like the really soft material of the Aligns, but they do prefer a little bit more of that like held in feeling. They don't dig in at all. The only thing I will mention, they do have that back stitch, which can dig in a little bit, but nothing crazy. I could still wear these all day long and be super comfortable. So these are a 10 out of 10 for me. I think they crushed it. I think these in the Align pant will now be my day-to-day leggings. The Align pant already was, but now these will get added into the mix. And they did already come out with more colors in these, but once again, I think this purple color is beautiful. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. If you try them, definitely let me know in the comment section because, once again, I was very impressed. Big fan of the smooth cover. The next legging and last legging I have to show is not necessarily a casual item. It's more of a running training item, but they were brand new and so many of you wanted to see them. So this is the Base Pase High Rise Tight 25 inch in the New Luxe material. So for those of you who are new to Lululemon and their materials, New Lu is like their Luon, their more cottony material and that thin, buttery, soft, least compressive material. Luxtreme is their more spandexy material. It's more silky, made for high impact workouts, running, training. And then New Luxe is that like buttery version of Luxtreme. So these are New Luxe. This isn't a new material to them. They've had this for a while since I worked there. But this is a brand new pant, like I mentioned, and it has that seamless look to it. There is no hem on the bottom. It is a very low compression throughout the legs, which I love. And then the waistband does offer more compression for when you're doing higher impact workouts, running, HIIT workouts, whatever it is. But I found that these didn't cut in as bad as some of the other running leggings do. I'm not a runner, so I don't need super high compression leggings. Therefore, I don't like them normally, just because I just don't need them. But these are really comfortable. I feel like I would love these for cardio, and they have the draw cord on the inside, but it still lays really flat up against your skin. You can still tell they're a little bit more compressive throughout the waistband, but I definitely like these more than I do some of their other running leggings and higher impact tights, especially because the legs. They have that hemless end, and overall they're just really comfortable. So I was pretty impressed by these as well. I found them to be very flattering, very comfortable. I would still always gravitate towards leggings like Align pants and now the Instill tights, but those are made for two completely different things. Once again, if you're a runner, I think you would really enjoy these. Moving on to the joggers, this is actually a jogger that I tried last year, and a lot of you said you wanted me to try them again because you heard it was an updated fit. I am not sure, like 100% sure if these have been updated. However, I will say putting these on versus putting my other ones on for the first time last year, they did feel a little bit different. I got a size 6 in the Scuba high-rise jogger. They've had the Scuba material out for a very long time. That's like one of their oldies but goodies. It is just like a true cotton fleece material. I was hesitant to try the joggers last year because I pictured it being very stiff, and when I first put them on, I kind of felt like that. These, when I put them on for the first time, I didn't feel like they were as tight, but they were still high-waisted, and like overall they still look the same. I wouldn't be surprised if they made some changes, or maybe it's just me getting more used to the fit. I didn't love them when I tried them on last year, and then the more I wore them, they did kind of stretch out a little bit, and were super comfortable to wear around the house, especially in the winter because these are like a thicker cotton jogger. I definitely won't be wearing these anytime soon until the weather cools down, or else I'd be too hot. But overall, loved these. From putting them on for the first time, these were more comfortable than my last ones were. I felt like I had to work my last ones in. These ones felt like they were perfect, ready to go. Next jogger up is an oldie but a goodie. I already kind of mentioned these. The Ready to Rulu jogger and the 29-inch. They also have 7/8-inch joggers. I'm already 5'8". I feel like those would look kind of silly on me because I just feel like they look like floods. That's not what I'm going for. These are full length on me, and I've reviewed these in so many of their videos. It's their Rulu material, very soft, stretchy, comfortable. These are probably my favorite jogger, and have been my favorite jogger for a while for just like lounging in. But I had to snag this pattern because the Lunar Rock with the true navy diamond dye, I personally think is beautiful. These are a size 6. Once again, size 6 fits me great in all of their joggers. If I stick with a 4, I just feel like they're cutting into my waistband, so I'm probably just in between a 4 and a 6. I got 4s in all the leggings. Those fit great, but I have to always get 6s, at least for my preferred fit. Joggers, I want them to look more loose all the way through rather than tight. Next jogger up, we have the Stretch high-rise jogger. I want to say I've tried these in the past, but a long time ago. I was so pleased with these and the next pair you're about to see. The waistband is so comfortable. It actually is the Nulu material on the inside, and then the pant itself is Luxtreme. If you work in an office or are a teacher, or basically if you have to dress up at any point, I feel like these and the other ones specifically would be perfect. I would probably live in them. But I think the nice thing on the joggers is this waistband. It's super flattering, doesn't dig in anywhere, and then once again, it has that Nulu material on the inside, so it is very comfortable. They have the draw cord on there, pockets, and then these are a jogger, so they do have the tighter cuff at the bottom. Once again, I got a size 6. They fit perfect, and out of all of the joggers, I honestly think these might be the most comfortable. Even though they're not the Nulu material or Rulu, it's just the Luxtreme, but they are so stretchy, feel so good on. They also feel lightweight enough to where you're not going to get too hot being in them all day if you're wearing them to work or whatever. But yeah, I think you could easily dress these up or just wear them around the house, and they are so comfortable. And once again, I just think this waistband is really flattering. It almost has that like ruched look to it. And then the last pair, I actually have the pant version of these. Last but definitely not least, these are the Stretch high-rise 7/8 pant. So this is what I personally think would be like my go-to work pant if I had to dress up for work. It's not a jogger, obviously, it's just a pant, but I think these are super flattering and you could easily dress them up. It is the exact same material and fit as the joggers, so it has that really soft Nulu inside. These just have the draw cord on the inside rather than the tie being on the outside, which I think makes them look a little bit nicer, like dressier. And then they still have the pockets on the side, and overall, everything else is the same. It's just the fact that it's a pant rather than a jogger, so I think that also makes them a little bit like nicer looking as well. If you wanted to dress these up and wear them to work, I love these, and I will for sure be wearing these out on date nights or whenever I have to dress up because they were just that comfortable. And then same thing, the size 6 fit very, very well. Last but definitely not least, the multi-pocket belt bag. I got so many questions about the Rest is Written belt bag. It's the really big fanny pack that I've been wearing like across my body. I can fit my camera in there. I talked so highly about it in the try-on that I included that in, and I use it almost daily at this point, and I always get a lot of questions. So I wanted to review this one because it looks very similar, but it actually has more pockets, hence the multi-pocket belt bag. There's an extra pocket right in the front, which I think is really cute. And then it is slightly a different material, but it has this bigger pocket in the back that you could easily just put your phone in. And then the main zipper pocket can definitely fit a lot as well. This is a little bit smaller than my Rest is Written belt bag. So if you're someone who carries around a lot of stuff like I do, I usually have a camera with me, my wallet. So I still think I would prefer the Rest is Written bag over this, but if you're looking for a bigger one than their little guys, I think this is a good in-between to where it's not overly large, but you can still fit a lot of stuff. So I was impressed by this, and I really do like the front little pocket that they added. That is gonna be it for the casual haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, comment down below. Like I mentioned earlier, my measurements, my sizes, and all of these items will be listed and linked down below. And thank you again, Lulu, for collaborating with me for this video, and I will see you in the next one.